Hi, hello friend. If you're new to my channel, I'm Natalie B. If you're not and you're returning, thank you. You're the real MVP. Hey. Okay, so today we will be doing a first impression / review of the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Okay, so if you want to know the nitty-gritty about this foundation, please continue to watch this video, and you're also going to like and subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. You're also going to share this video. Okay, let's get started with this first impressions review of the new foundation by Nars, the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This has been on the market for like a month now. I am super excited to try this because I love Nars complexion products. I stand for the Sheer Glow foundation. I also love the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. It's just I like that foundation more so in like cooler months because like I'm combination oily, and sometimes the foundation could get a little dewy if I don't properly skin prep. And they have their All Day Luminous foundation. That's the only foundation is like a hit or miss. But regardless, for complexion products, they're pretty good as far as like brands. And this foundation promises a 16-hour wear. It's going to give you full coverage. It's going to give you more of a natural looking type of matte. It's transfer proof, oxidation resistant, and shine proof. And it says for normal, combination, and oily skin types. So yes, this is some big claims when it comes to this foundation. So I'm super stoked to try it. Let's go, let's get it on. And by the way, I got the Macao color because the other complexion products from Nars, I am in an exact match to Macao. So hopefully this is the same type of Macao. It's nothing different, no funny business, because sometimes with brands, they'll have like a color and then a different foundation comes out, and then all of a sudden that color isn't the same color. It's either a little lighter or a little darker. Hopefully it's none of that. So I'm gonna start off by using a primer. I already prepped my skin off camera. And as you can see, I did my eyeshadow, did all that. So yeah, the skin is prepped. I'm only going to add foundation. So the thing is, I did not get the Nars foundation because I am a firm believer in, you know, getting the foundation that goes with the, getting the primer that goes with the foundation, just so you could get the most optimal wear and use when it comes to the complexion products. Like I said, I did not get it. And I pretty much went through all of the primers that I already own, and I looked at the ingredients that the Nars foundation had, and I compared it with the other ingredients that my primers had, and the closest primer to Nars that I could get my hands on was this Maybelline Master Prime primer, because it's water-based, and then the second ingredient is a silicone, and the same thing with this Nars foundation. So I was just like, all right, this should work out. So I applied the primer already on my cheeks. Right now I'm just applying it on my forehead. So I'm gonna give the primer some time to pretty much absorb into the skin before I apply the foundation. I kind of messed up my brows a little bit, so in this time I could just clean up the sides of this brow while the primer does its thing. Okay. So you want to wait like a few minutes. I mean, you could do like 2 minutes. I'm just just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, so like I said, I usually match to a Macao and other Nars complexion products, so hopefully this matches because I only bought one foundation. And this is how the foundation, the packaging, the actual packaging looks. Super cute, super chic, you know, so I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna shake it up. And I'm going to pump out one pump in the back of my hand. And I'm gonna be using my Morphe M439 brush. Okay. So I think this is a good amount of time as far as the primer to settle into the skin. I'm just going to put like dots on my face. This is one pump, by the way, guys. Okay. Here goes nothing. And by the way, I have blemishes, so let's see if this is actually full coverage. And I did not color correct, because sometimes like I'll color correct and go with a foundation. So I'm letting this foundation do all the work so I can speak to the performance of the foundation without any help from any other product. So first impression off the bat, the color is the same, yay. And it definitely is, by the way, this is like the remaining residue on my finger. It definitely is a matte finish. But it is definitely a soft, like, I know it sounds redundant because the name of the product is soft matte, but legitly it is a soft matte finish. Like, it's pretty, like it's giving me like a airbrush, you know, not too much. But I will say I am going over again a certain area on my cheek where I have a blemish. I'm really liking this finish. This is nice. This is nice. Ooh. It low-key is giving me Fenty vibes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It low-key is giving me Fenty vibes. So if you have used like the Fenty foundation, the original one, to me, this is kind of similar in like the texture and the finish. Like I said, I'm going over certain areas where I have blemishes. Because, you know, when I apply the foundation initially, because depending on the motion that you use, you might possibly swipe away the foundation. This definitely is skin-like. It's crazy because it's giving me coverage, but it doesn't look like there's like another layer on top of my skin. Like, it looks like my skin, but better. Okay, all right. Just blend out this forehead. I'm here for this. I am here for this. feel as if this foundation also like blends effortlessly. Like, wow. I'm feeling this. I really like the way it's looking. What I will say is I wish Nars would have came out with this like literally in like July or like late June. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic. Maybe they had plans to come out with it and the pandemic kind of pushed things back. I don't know. You know, I'm not on the Nars team, but this would have came out in the summer. Lit. Because if I'm not mistaken, when did this come out? Either early September or like late August. I know this has not been on the market for more than a month. I'll have the exact launch date in the description. Yes. This is just me going over certain areas. But this is pretty much the foundation. Like, do you see this? Like, this just looks like, wow. You know? As far as like full coverage, in my opinion, I still think it's medium buildable. You know? I wouldn't say like it's full coverage off the bat. I don't know if it's the brush that I'm using that's kind of soaking up the product. Maybe that's what it is. But from my impression, applying this foundation with my Morphe M439 brush is giving me like medium to full coverage, which I don't mind because I'm that buildable girl. Sometimes I need to take my time to get there, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, you know, you just want to get there without any issues. But, or just get there super quick. But I don't know. I'm just saying, with me applying this with the brush, I'm getting medium to full coverage versus like a full coverage. But I love it. I love it. OMG. Wow. Okay. I gotta finish up this face.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so I wanted to get back on here for you guys to see my completed look before I put this foundation to the test, before I go for a walk. Yes. And I'm shook. I'm seriously shook. I went to my bathroom and my bathroom has low lighting. Face still looks amazing. On camera, it's looking good. Like with these, you know, the ring light and daylight, it's looking amazing. I'm seriously shook. Like, and this is an amazing foundation for like brides. Like, this is definitely giving me like, the way the face is looking is definitely giving me like bride vibes. Like, yes. And I'm just like, oh, it's $40. Like, I would love to like have like an array of colors for my kit for, you know, when I do get like bride gigs, because this foundation is gorgeous. Like, wow. Okay. So I'm gonna go for my walk. I know I sound like somebody's aunt going for a walk, but I'm doing this 50-mile challenge for the month of September. I'm almost meeting my goals, so I'm gonna keep it real light by, you know, doing a really light walk versus, you know, a jog, even though like sometimes I barely jog because I'm not a runner, but I try. But today it's gonna be walking, okay? Because baby, like, I am feeling myself. I think I'm gonna just go run some random errands so people can see my face, like, cause yo, I love it. But okay, I'm gonna be back to give you like my final thoughts. Hopefully this foundation performs the way I would want it to perform, because right now it's looking amazing, but This is not like the final review because like I said, I have to put it to the test. I got to see how it performs. But right now, it's looking really good. Okay, Nars, I see you. So I have had this foundation on now for like 4 hours and 20 minutes. And I also went for a 38-minute walk. Okay, and I did sweat. So as you can see, she is still on. Granted, I did want to go a little bit longer, but I kind of want to, I wanted to edit this video and post it the same day. But the way the time is looking, 7:24, I might push it to like post this video a little bit early tomorrow, but we'll see. If I can get this done editing within like an hour, then I'll definitely post this video tonight. But anyway, I am so thrilled with the way it looks, the way it feels. Like I said, it's super lightweight. I don't even feel as if I have anything on, and I'm honestly, like in person, it doesn't even look like I have like makeup on, but obviously you're gonna see eyeshadow, so you're gonna like assume like, yeah, I have a full face. But if it was one of those things where I kind of did like that no makeup look where I didn't really do too much with the eyes, I could really fool people into thinking I don't have makeup on, but yet I have coverage and everything is even and it's seamless. I love this. I also want to show you guys my mask. Now in the center, you're going to see brown and it's the lip that I had, but I want you guys to pay attention to the sides. Let me kind of move the light a little bit so you could sort of see. And then I got this light right here. So let's focus. So as you can see the sides, there is a little bit of transfer, but it's not that bad. Now, this happened after, like I had to go into a Walgreens during my walk. And today it was like relatively warm because it's been like cool lately, but today it kind of went back up to like 83 or 84 degrees. So I did sweat a little bit. So there was some humidity and I was expecting this because I sweat, I'm a sweater, unfortunately. So I did sweat, and then I figured, I was like, once I get inside of Walgreens, because Walgreens was midway in my walk, I was like, I'm pretty sure like once I put the mask on, you're probably gonna see a little bit of transfer. What I will say is, honestly, this is pretty impressive. I've seen way worse. Like it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. And when I touch it now, like, I'm not moving product. Like I said, it's a small amount on my finger. Let's move this light again. It's a small amount on my finger, and it's this finger, if you could see. It's a small amount on my finger. So it's really not that bad. Like I've worn foundations that swore that it's 100% transfer proof, and my mask was like dripping, like makeup was all over it. Like I said, this is very impressive. Now, would I hug somebody in a white shirt? No. But I would be confident enough to like, you know, wear my mask and then like not have all of my makeup on there, or like, you know, could do like a cute little half hug, but someone can't halfway, I don't know. But like I said, I'm pretty impressed, because honestly, I don't know if there's any foundation out there that's 100% transfer proof. You know, I would say after looking at this mask, I could say this maybe it's 85% transfer proof. If, like I said, from my results, because like I said, there is a little bit of transfer. I'm not even gonna lie about that. There is a little bit of transfer. And like I said, granted, I did go out for a walk and I did sweat a little bit. I don't know if that was a determining factor. Maybe if I stayed still, you know, in a place, maybe there would not have been any type of transfer. I mean, I didn't do that test, so I don't know. But then again, who's really gonna just wear makeup and just stay stagnant? You wear makeup to, you know, I mean, granted, you could wear makeup to just, you know, be cute in your house and whatever. But for the most part, if you are going to do a full face is because you're probably going somewhere, or you know, going to work, an event, or whatever. So you're going to, you know, encounter people, encounter things, and especially this day and age when we have masks on, like, you're gonna wear your mask. But like I said, it held up well. Like I said, even though it has like that little transfer, it's not like anything moved on my face. I don't see any like spots. So that I will say. Okay, so all in all, I love the foundation. I'm gonna do one more wear test of this foundation where I'm gonna wear it for 12 hours. I'm gonna do a 12-hour test, and it's going to be an updated review. So look for that in the down the pipeline. And I know I didn't mention it earlier, but I had like the blurb on the screen that told you the price of this foundation. It is $40. It's available at Sephora, Nars.com, and anywhere else that Nars is sold. Yeah, and I think it's worth the $40. The thing with foundation, you're gonna have foundation for the most part for a whole year. Like a little bit of it goes a long way. All you really need when it comes down to like medium to full coverage or full coverage foundations is one pump. So that one pump goes a long way. So think about it like this. Even though yes, $40, it is a little pricey, but think about it like this. You're spending $40 once a year, because the shelf life of this foundation actually is 2 years. I mean, let's be honest, you're gonna be able to use this for 2 years because you don't need that much foundation. So $40 one time, and the next time you're going to spend it is 2 years from now. I think that's, you know, it's not a bad deal. Like, unless you're like me, you just buy a whole bunch of foundations. I mean, whatever. I still think, you know, the $40, like, it is a splurge. If you can afford it, get it. Now, if you can't, don't get it. You know? But like I said, it's super, super nice to have, and honestly, it's giving me everything that I wanted it to give me. And granted, I've only had it on for 4 hours, but still, I still made sure that like within them 4 hours I was active. So again, I'm gonna do another video so I can really, really like 100% put my stamp of approval. So right now it's 60 though, 60%. But yes, tell me what you guys thought of this video, this review. If you want to try out the foundation, you know, as long as it's budget, it's within your budget. Now, if you don't need it, don't get it. If you're not even into makeup, don't even worry about it. This is just for, you know, my guys and my girls that love, you know, a little makeup, and that, you know, could splurge a little bit on something nice. And yeah, I definitely love this foundation, and I'm sold. Again, I will remind you, I am a combination oily skin type. I honestly still believe any skin type could use this as long as you prep your skin. Unless you have sensitive skin, you might want to pay attention to the ingredients if you know what your skin reacts to. But yeah, that is it. All in all, I love this foundation, and yes, please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for future notifications as far as when I upload videos, and of course subscribe and share this video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.